Good morning, Taiwan, and thank you for joining us this morning. I am Louisa Lee here to keep you informed and entertained. 欢迎收看 Louisa 报报，每天给你最新最有趣的新闻。First, to the latest regarding the tragic attack in Belgium. The body of a 45-year-old cleaner has been found at a cannabis warehouse used by the 33-year-old attacker who went on a rampage on Tuesday, in which he threw hand grenades and fired shots in the city of Liège, killing 4 people, including himself. 125 others were also wounded as a result of his violent act. The woman, who died from what appeared to be a bullet wound to the head, worked for the attacker Nordim Amrani's neighbor. 2 weapons and ammunition were also recovered from his shed. According to Belgian authorities, Amrani stood on the top of the rooftop at the Central Place Saint-Lambert and launched an assault on Christmas shoppers, killing a 15-year-old boy instantly. A 17-year-old boy and a 17-month-old baby later died in the hospital. Out of the 125 people wounded, 5 remain in critical condition. Although the motive has not been confirmed, the police said that on the morning of the killings, he was called in for questioning in a sexual abuse case. Amrani had a history of run-ins with the law, in which he was previously jailed for drugs and arms offenses. 比利时枪手除了造成了4人死亡，125人受伤，另外还在他家里发现了一名清洁妇的尸体，警方现在正在调查中。And now to other news. People in Norway are having trouble fulfilling a simple desire, their cravings for butter. 最近挪威面临奶油大缺货，造成价格飙涨，很多民众还要趁出国的时候买奶油回来。
With Christmas looming and plenty of festive baking still to be done, running out of butter is not ideal. But that's exactly what's happened in Norway. Norwegians have stripped the shelves across the entire country, partly due to a low-carb, high-fat diet which has been sweeping the nation.
We didn't have any butter at home and we needed to get some, so we visited Germany some days ago. We bought butter there.
A wet summer led to a 25 million litre drop in milk production, and combined with high demand, retailers are unable to deliver.
I wish I was selling butter now, because I'm selling cheese, but everybody wants to buy butter. I don't know what happened, but everybody wants to lose weight, eat butter and bacon and lose weight before Christmas, so they can eat more food for Christmas and even get thinner. I don't know what's going on, really.
Those not willing to compromise by using artificial spreads are turning to the internet. Around $13 will buy you 250 grams of butter from Norway's top auction site. But even their supplies are limited. Ironically, top dairy producer Denmark is just across the channel. But high import duties make buying in foreign suppliers an expensive option. And it seems butter could soon be appearing on a few Norwegian present lists this Christmas.
And now to music news. Pop the CD in and it will begin to sound a lot like Christmas. Let's take a listen at the holiday classics available to you this season. Christmas 快到了，很多歌手，包括 Michael Bublé、Justin Bieber 都推出了 Christmas 专辑，不管是新歌或是经典重唱，都很好听。
Look a lot like Christmas.
Let jazz musician Michael Bublé light up your Christmas holiday. Bublé has ruled the Billboard 200 charts for 2 weeks with his new album titled Christmas. And how did he manage to come out on top as the breakout holiday sales winner of 2011? The Canadian crooner keeps his selection simple as he chooses the tunes that are close to his heart.
I'm so passionate about the holiday and the music that it was easy to pick songs that meant a lot to me. You know, a lot of these tunes, when I hear them, take me right back to really warm childhood memories. And so it was really easy to do that. And I mean, my mom had the Bing Crosby record playing through the house through the whole holiday, so that had a big impact on me.
Bublé may not have heard from Mariah Carey just yet about his version of her 1995 hit, All I Want for Christmas, but he knows exactly what his fans are thinking.
I think her version went to number 6. I think that's the highest her version went. And my version went to number 1.
Santa Claus is coming. I mean the big fat man with the long white beard. He's coming to town.
And
And Bublé is not the only one who's trying to make a fortune on this holiday. Fellow Canadian Justin Bieber and Mariah Carey have teamed up, playing Santa for a new version of the same song, which can be found on his new Christmas CD, Under the Mistletoe. We are also seeing the return of Paul Anka, who just recently released his holiday recording, Songs of December, the first time in half a century. Songs of December consists of 11 classics that we can sing along to. Stone Temple Pilots frontman Scott Weiland is also joining the bunch by adding some unexpected elements to his favorite Christmas classics in the most wonderful time of the year.
And the Chipmunks are back to do some damage in the latest adventure flick Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. Actor Jason Lee, who takes on the role as Dave, the father figure of the naughty ones, opens up about how it was to act solo in most of the movie. 动画片《鼠来宝3》又来了，这次会唱歌的 Chipmunks 搭船出游，又会惹出什么事呢？我们一起来看看。
Alvin, Simon, Theodore are back for their third feature film, Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. Actor Jason Lee returns as the amateur songwriter who's the Chipmunks' adoptive dad, Dave. Lee, who has been a Chipmunk fan since he was young, said that it was really great to be part of the family flick.
It's very iconic, and as a kid, you know, like a lot of kids, all the way back to '59 when they were first created, I was super into them as a kid, and the cartoon and the music. And when they wanted me to play Dave Seville, it was like, wow, that's... And then certainly a bonus having kids and, you know, wanting to show off for them was very cool.
In the third installment, the Chipmunks and Chipettes go on a cruise trip with Dave, and during the cruise, the little ones turn their ship into their personal playground, causing trouble to other passengers, and eventually, their chaotic behavior gets them shipwrecked on the deserted island.
This one's nice because the first two, they take place in the city. This time they go out, they go on a cruise for a little vacation time. This is the biggest one, I think, of the three. And we see a lot of character change with Simon and Alvin and Dave and whatnot, and there's of course a nice reunion at the end and lots of lessons learned. I think it's good for the whole family. The parents seem to be liking this one a little bit more too.
While acting with the virtual singing Chipmunks required a little extra work, Lee, who spends most of his time acting opposite no one, said that he had fun shooting the film with his imagination.
I love it. I love the challenge of there not being anything to really interact with. And then seeing it, and wow, it works, and you know, it feels and looks real. That's so cool. And then my kids' expressions, it's priceless.
The film also features a star-studded voice cast, including Justin Long as Alvin and Anna Faris as Jeanette. Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked is opening in Taiwan and the U.S. theaters this Friday.
I'm going to. And when you're just about to forget them, they're back to mess with your mind. J&K are teaming up again in the upcoming Men in Black 3, and without further ado, we're giving you a sneak peek right now. 在睽违了将近10年之后， Men in Black 终要推出第3集了。这次由 Will Smith 演的 Jay 带我们一起回到1969年，来看看 K 藏了什么秘密。
Or no one. Our mission is to monitor extraterrestrial activity on Earth.
Flacco, you know you're not supposed to be north of Canal Street.
Who is Flacco? Just relax, punk. They're looking for me, not you.
Crazy, right? Two grown men talking to the wall, wall talking back. It's a mess. But hey, don't even worry about it.
It has been almost 10 years since we have seen J and K suiting up. Besides reuniting Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones as alien monitoring agents in the upcoming Men in Black 3, a time travel plot is also being introduced this time, which brings Josh Brolin into the picture as the young Agent K. In the third installment, Agent J goes back in time to investigate a mystery and to possibly alternate future events. With a reported budget budget of $215 million, you can expect unbeatable humor and chemistry between the two or three, while the special effects are not to be missed. The science fiction comedy flick Men in Black series first began in 1997, followed by the second installment in 2002. The threequel, directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, is slated to hit theaters on May 25, 2012.
Kay?
How do you know my name?
And that's it for today's edition. I am Louisa Lee, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Meanwhile, stay with CTS to find out what's going on around the island.